We don't want it that close. We are going to start with a Star Seeds deck. We're going to see what comes through on this reading. It's been a while since I posted here, I know, but I've been going through a spiritual warfare. So you guys need to know as we progress into awakening and as we become more aware of our souls, aware of ourselves, we're going to be becoming more adapted to spiritual warfare because as we're trying to bring in the light, people don't want the light. They want to allow the darkness to stay in their lives because the darkness is more earthly than it is universal. So, as we transform ourselves and as we build our confidence up and our strength and our courage within inside of ourselves, we become more aware of the spiritual attacks and the things that are coming or that are going on around us, so to speak, if that makes sense. Take it as you will. Some of you guys may feel like it. You can't do this no more. You can't function no more. You're just gonna walk away from your spiritual path, and I don't feel like you should do that because if you're coming to a point in your life where you feel like that you can't do it no more because of the spiritual warfare, that means that you're here to bring the light. You're here to resurface the light. You're here to bring the truth back into people, if that makes sense. You're here to bring awareness back in, and the harder the spiritual warfare, the more light you have within inside of yourself because of your DNA codings, if that makes sense, your DNA linings. A lot of you guys are activating DNA linings that haven't been activated in many, probably decades, probably hundreds of years. So a lot of you guys are going through a huge spiritual warfare, deep cellular healing, as I say that. So, spiritual warfare can cause healing as well because as you may feel like, look, I just want to give up. I don't want to do this path no more. I don't want to carry on spiritually because of what I'm having to go through. But what you don't realize is that this spiritual warfare is actually bringing you a deep cellular healing. It's allowing you to activate your DNA. It's allowing you to activate multiple chakras. In our body, we have seven main chakras, but yet our body consists, our cells consist of chakras. Our cells are chakras. So yes, you do have these seven major chakras, but you also have chakras within your whole body, your auric field, all the way up to source. And as you're going through the spiritual warfares, and as you're competing with others, I feel like you feel like you're competing with other people, or people are trying to compete with you here. Um, you are awakening a deep cellular healing within inside of yourself to become a creator, if that makes sense. You're stepping more into the creator leader mode than you are the what's the word I'm looking for? Victorious energy, physical and emotional healing. And you also got you are not alone here as well. So I feel like as you're stepping into this higher frequencies, this higher dimension of who you are, this understanding of who you are, and this understanding of why you're having to go through this spiritual warfare, even if you're feeling like you need to give up, even if you're feeling like, look, I just can't do this no more. There's other people out here that are going to understand the emotional warfare, the the mental warfare, the telepathic warfare, the spirit warfare that you're going through, because it's not only just the spiritual warfare, this is a telepathic warfare, this is energy warfare. And so, as you become more aware of what it is that you're going through and what it is that you need to speak on, there are going to be more people that are going to be aligning with you. Yeah, we are the Hathors is coming out. We are going to be aligning more with our soul truth and our soul tribe and our soul journey to help us really move forward and connect more to the stars, connect more to the heavens, if that makes sense, and leave the earthly worries away. A lot of you guys hold back your spiritual concept of who you are is held back because of the earthly power, the earthly matters, the earthly materialistic things, money, houses, cars, um, different things. You're held back because of the earthly matters. as you move more into the universal matters of who you are and what your spiritual path is and where you're going in the spiritual war. You're going to become more aware of who your soul is and where your soul needs to be in this lifetime. What I feel is like you don't need to give up. The things that you're going through, the things that you're understanding and why you're going through these things is becoming more aware of who you are and more adaptable of who you are, so to speak. You're adapting to who you are. And by doing that, yes, you're going to have to go through spiritual warfare. You're going to have to go through telepathic warfare. You're going to have to go through energy warfare. But you're becoming the Hathor. You're becoming that energy that you're made to be, if that makes sense. An energy that you haven't had since you were a child. Surrender to the sweetness is here. So you do need to surrender. You do need to hold back from retaliating is what I'm hearing. Do not add fire to the fire. Do not allow Creator to come in and water the seeds for you, water the ground for you, water the fire out for you. Your ancestors, your God, your Creator, your universe. Hold on. What?